Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've got the door off and I found some duct tape, some crap fell off, and some tarpaulin. This does not look good, but stay positive. And let's get our hands dirty, see what's wrong, see what we can solve, and how to solve it. So today it's all about doors. You see, this door's seen better days, door card. Bit of damage there. I think that's from, I don't know, some luggage or something that might have been there. Not particularly worried about that, but I've decided finally, despite what I said in the previous video, that this is going to be sprayed black. This is black, that's black, this is mostly black. Let's make it black. Mainly we are going to be treating some problems. This door's pretty good up here, apart from there's a little bit there, but otherwise it's pretty good. There's a bit of damage around where the door is. This old Defender icon label needs to come off. Don't know if you can see, but there's some dent, supermarket dent damage in there. There's a little bit of damage at the bottom, but otherwise it looks like a fairly good door. But that I think we can solve, unlike some of the other doors, but we do need to sort that. Another good benefit I've seen of this is giving it a clean. As you can hear, the first post-COVID planes are flying again. In my experience, getting rid of all this grime takes away the doggy smell as well. Let's get on it. Okay, so I was expecting worse. That is nowhere near as bad as I was expecting. I have no idea who put this in, but we'll get this sorted. I've got some weird, I mean, I'm sure this is some attempt at sound deadening that I'm going to have to live with. Let's see what's on the other side. But yeah, lovely. Got a bit of rubber coming to here. It's a door slider. Okay, so we can see that damage that I showed you before has come through, but we can fix that easily enough. This is what I love. 31st of October 1995. I'll show you a magic trick of how to make rust arrive. No, it hasn't done it this time, but these little bits of rust arrived when I slammed the door. This is a lot to fix. Okay, so we've got some options here. I found out that the manky cover that was on here actually is a standard part, but in the later 2006 onwards, I think, they have a like a foam sheet that comes all the way down here and should make the water go through these holes that should let the water go out of the car, but we'll have to check. What I do need to check is if this underdoor seal is original or not, because my understanding is that water goes into these drain holes and can leave, but if that's in there and against there, then all it can do is flood my carpet, which it does do. And we then have slight bits of corrosion in places like here. Now I've got some thoughts, so we're going to go into the car and have a little discussion about how I'm going to treat these, because there are some options. Now a lot of people say that it's irreversible once you've got this kind of damage, but I have a plan for, well, I mean, this, I know how to convert it because I've used some product already, and I'll tell you what I think. I may put some more mastic in here, and I may just get rid of this mastic and put a new layer of Sikaflex in. But the key that worries me at the moment is this from the door skins, and now I have a plan. So let's get in the car and go over it. Okay, we have a new day, a new angle, and a new series of parts missing from the Defender. So yeah, there's the door bit at the bottom that I just showed you. And as you can see, the Defender's looking kind of nice and military and functional without the door card. I suspect if you got on the motorway you'd know about it noise-wise. But anyway, so there's a couple of things I've been looking into, and so far bits of steel I've treated with this Corrust. I've been playing around with this rust converter from Dinitrol, but I was looking around yesterday, and the one that concerns me really, and obviously I've used the Hammerite direct spray on, and they're all pretty okay, they work. However, the one that worries me is where I've got some on the bonnet as well, but around the doors where the door skin folds over and is exposed, the parts like that are rotting, and where the door handles are. Now obviously if you know a bit about aluminium, you'll know that they rot from the inside out. So no matter how much you try and cure those blisters on the outside, the rotting is actually coming from the inside. So we have to treat that. Now there is a product called something like ISO 150 or something like that. I can't remember now in the car. I've ordered it, it hasn't arrived yet. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I may even try a different combination on different doors. But I think the steel parts are probably going to get the Corrust, or I'm going to scrub them down and put the direct Hammerite paint on. But obviously I've got a part where there's a hole, which I am going to treat with something which I think you'll quite enjoy, which is JB Weld. It's basically metal epoxy, a lot better than filler. I mean, I hate filler with a passion, really do. I mean, it's great for making molds and stuff, but it's just not, it has no place as far as I'm concerned on a car. Ultimately, what I need to do is cure that rust from the inside and put a layer on it, and then we can treat it either by putting some paint on it and locking out that corrosion, or filling it up with a sealant. So yeah, we've got that door card off. We may as well get the other door cards off. Now the other update is I found, yeah, with the polythene, I found the newer Defenders have closed cell phone. I mean, I won't lie to you, I was horrified when I saw. I don't know if you're lucky enough to have a new Defender, you'll only be horrified or slightly scared or dismayed by some of the things that have been done in the factory. But when you have an older Defender that's been through at least one pair of hands that were bodges, then you can find some real things, like the use of duct tape. I mean, who would use duct tape to re-stick something back that's a water shield? I mean, duct tape just absorbs water and retains it. So yeah, I was horrified when I saw that, but I am actually quite I've been on some forums and some Facebook pages, and I'm actually quite looking forward to these foam separators. They were not easy to get hold of. I'll put the parts in the description, the part numbers, sorry, because it was not easy to find, because when you go into a lot of these pages of Land Rover parts, they don't have any pictures, or they have a picture without any description, or they have the wrong picture, or they have two parts with the same number and a different picture, or different parts with the same picture. I mean, they are really bad. One of them, I was on a chat for like, I don't know how long, to say he couldn't help me because I couldn't give him the VIN number of a new car. We won't say who that is. But ultimately, yeah, I mean, I managed to email LR Parts, and they have sorted me out. Let's see when they arrive in these COVID times. But I am actually looking forward to this project. And the next one, which involves this. And if we have a little bit of time, we're going to do something a little bit special with these. But we may not have time. You can sometimes find you can use an upholstery brush and get enough of the rust off. To be able to put the hammerite on. And that is probably a bit too much rust. We shall see. Bit more work. And this is why we like corrust. Look at that. Okay, so no matter how nice your Land Rover may look on the outside, it's worth having a look on the inside pretty quickly, because look at this, and that is horrendous, and it's allowed all that down there, which we'll poke about in a second, and all this here, which, anyway, I'm a bit annoyed. Let's get on with this.